Hilfiger. Nigga. Tuesday evening, this is the Star Report. I am your gracious host, Troy Terrain, repping Scotch Plains, New Jersey, now residing in Woodstock, GA. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome aboard. I had a great day for those who give a shit. I'm that nigga, for real. I never cease to amaze myself. I'm a deal closer. I close deals. And I closed a deal today. I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to be too conceited off the rip, But a few things I want to discuss with you tonight. Maya Angelou. According to CNN and multiple sources, Washington Post, she's going to be one of a few females that will be featured on the United States quarter up until 2025. They released the quarters this Monday. Maya Angelou, I think close to 50 honorary degrees, activist, poet laureate. Let me just see if I can remember. Multiple awards, And a one-time prostitute. We going there, nigga. Yeah, they tried to clean it up over the years. Oh, she was a madam. Well, you have to be a hoe to reach the level of a madam. We're not holding that against her. We're chopping it up on some G shit, Maya Angelou, Did she win, oh God, was it the Nobel Peace Prize? Or what is it, Pulitzer Prize? Troll babies, good evening. Good evening, how you guys doing? Nigga start with the bullshit early, huh? Maya Angelou. And still I rise. 1978, if memory serves me correctly. Dana with the data. Are you out there? I sent you a text. Dana and I were talking earlier. Dana's doing the damn thing. Love Dana, respect her. She did a show earlier on her channel. Make sure you go there. The Real Dana. I called Dana and I said, hey, you up to speed on Maya Angelou and she's going to be on the United States quarter, yes? And she said, yeah, I know about that. I said, okay. I said, did you know she was a prostitute at one time? She said, nigga, stop your shit. I said, no, Dana, she was a prostitute. Dana did the research. She's Dana with the data. She said, okay, all right, yeah. Turning tricks. But we can't hold that against her. She's gone now. I think she passed away in 2014. Several autobiographies. Her and Oprah Winfrey were, just palling around, hating on black men, I'm sure. Oh, Oprah still hasn't married Stedman, has she? Troll babies, good evening. My eyes are a little low. I've been up since 7 a.m. Good evening. Oh, please remind me because something happened today. It broke my heart. Don't let me forget. I had to give YouTube strikes to Big Aki. That's my nigga. And Zach Lee. Don't let me forget. I'll come back to it. Hang on a second. I did print this out. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. This is Still I Rise by Maya Angelou, in case you don't know. Born in 1928. And I was right. She passed away in 2014. So she turned some tricks. She probably did some blow. Back when blow was blow. Troll babies, what do you think? Do you care? Weren't they talking about Harriet Tubman being on a $20 bill at one time? Anybody remember? We did a Star Chambers show years ago. I was so ripped out of my mind that night or that day And I was saying, man, they should put Beyonce on the $20 bill. I still somewhat sort of believe that because, this is the land of capitalism. Was I wild and troll babies? I want to take my time. Oh, earlier today on my Instagram Live, I was heading out towards Monroe, GA. That's a long fucking drive. And some other town, I forget. I was looking for a studio so we could set up shop to continue filming the Hip Hop Police. And a guy who I've never met before, just, he tapped in yesterday. He said, yo, big nigga, are you serious about hanging out and partying to celebrate the Georgia Bulldogs winning the national championship? First time since 1980. I said, nigga, I'm as serious as colon cancer. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram when I went live earlier, I'm not hanging out tonight, but either Thursday or Friday, me and that guy and a couple of other guys, we're going to hang out and we are going to turn up on behalf of the Georgia Bulldogs, college football, who just beat Alabama, took the national championship. We are going to have a party with whores. Whores. Not part-time strippers. Whores. It's lit down here. They're partying. Oh, they already started partying. But we're going to bring it in the right way with whores. And let me just say this right now, because some of you guys who are married or you got a girl that you answer to, do not use me and lie to your girl talking about, yeah, I'm going to go handle some business with Star. No, Star is going to be handling business with whores. Either Thursday or Friday. And the plug said he's on standby. So whatever the whores need, the whores will get. Whores, holler at your boy. I think this guy said he's getting 2 suites. I'm not going to say exactly where, but yeah, we're going to turn up with the whores, man. Do not look for me at Magic City. I ain't doing that dumb shit. Fuck out of here. Okay. Also, with regards to Maya Angelou, other females who will be honored with the being on the back of the quarter. George Washington will still be on the front. Don't get it fucked up. This is America. Sally Rice, a former astronaut. She was the first American woman in space. Asian American actress Anna Mae Wong. Cherokee Nation leader Wilma Mankiller. And Nina Otero Warren. From back in the days. Viva Mexico. I think she was out of New Mexico, to be precise. But no Puerto Ricans, no Cubans, no Colombians. Why not? Troll babies? AOC up north has got to be fuming, huh? Are there any Puerto Rican females that you can think of throughout history that should be on the back of a quarter, a dime, or a nickel? Nigga says, stop your shit, nigga. Okay. Dana, sit tight. I see you. I want to bring you in. Dana, sit tight. I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay.
I want to lay out my showrunner here for a second. Tonight, I want you people to feel comfortable calling in and talking about, are you really blessed? I'm not going to challenge you. I can't disprove the existence of a God, just like you can't prove the existence of a God. So we agree to disagree. And Janet, where are you? You sent me an email. Are you calling in? Janet was talking about something she wanted to talk or debate or something. Where are you, Janet? Okay, I see you. Okay. Hold on. I'm live now. Let's get to it, Janet. Janet just got over COVID. She keeps sending me videos telling me what to do, what not to do, but She caught COVID. So how the fuck is she telling me what I should and shouldn't do? She called in last night for those who listened last night. Crown, I see you, sir. Okay, Crown, sit tight. I got you. I see you in the queue. All right, so the showrunner, are you really blessed? Remember the vicious, life-sucking Italian bitch that I grew up with from Fanwood, New Jersey. I'm not going to say her name just yet. She was a sexy bitch back in the throughout the 70s and man, up until maybe 87, she was a hot bitch. She had hairy arms like most young Italian girls do. Her breath smelled like, stale cannolis most of the time. But the snatch was top quality. Now, I'm not going to go back into the whole story about her and I. She bringing me in on a scam when she worked down in the Wall Street area. And she got caught. She did time for embezzlement. I went ghost on the bitch. She swore she was going to kill me. Anyway, the update on her is that she... because as you may or may not remember, she's got stage 4 cancer now. She's now in the hospital and she's got the tubes up in her nostrils. Look at God. Look at God. Here you have the non-believer, the atheist, still running amok, doing the damn thing. She's Catholic, I'm sure, till the fucking bitter end, swearing she's going to kill me, and she may have put a hit on me. I don't know. I saw one of her nephews on one of those episodes of Mob Wives, all roided the fuck up. I was a little concerned. But anyway, she's now got the tube going across her top lip. It's checkout time. So my question to you, are you really blessed? Are you really blessed? For those of you who subscribe to the theory of God, are you really blessed? Oh my goodness. All right. I'll come back to her, okay? And also in the community section, we're going to be talking about the LGBTQ plus community that attacked a man and took his sneakers. If you have not seen the video, please go watch it. We're going to talk about it. Dana with the data. Good evening, Dana. How are you? I'm
good. How are you?
Thank you for being available. You did a show earlier. Promote your platform and your show first with regards to the topic. Maya Angelou, first black woman on a quarter. Please.
Yes. So I'm on YouTube at The Real Dana. And what I do now is during the weekday, I do a show called Dana with the Data. So, of course, we do Man Up on Thursdays with Judge Brown, but I'm also doing a solo show called Dana with the Data, and I talked about Maya Angelou being on the quarter and AOC contracting COVID and Simone Sanders and Joy Reid swapping places. So, yeah.
Okay. So with regards to Maya Angelou, was she a poet laureate? I forget. I know she Nobel Peace Prize.
She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from President Obama and won the Literatarian Award for Honorary National Book Award.
Okay. Did Obama pat her on her shoulder like he did with Cicely Tyson and said, there you go? There you go. But when he put the medal around Ellen's neck, he started whimpering.
Right. He didn't cry. So yeah, he didn't cry.
Pimp hand was strong.
Just give a little pat.
Pimp hand was okay. So I'm rambling. Pardon me. Okay. So how do you feel about Maya Angelou, first black woman being on a quarter? Do you give a damn, or is this a great thing?
I don't give a damn. This is just more symbolism. It's more symbolism, no tangibles. And it's funny because it's not even funny. It's not even funny anymore because we are the only people that sit up here and just push and honor and prop up black women and just leave black men as if they're non-existent. And nobody evaluates whiteness by their women. So when we look at white people, Caucasians, they don't, evaluate or value themselves by their women. So why are we doing that? And then when you look at us in the community, we don't have one because of that. So it's just, to me, another way to be divisive as far as the gender between the black man and the black woman.
Okay, I respect you, but can I ask you, who told you that white society or the upper crust does not, how did you say it with regards to their women? Who told you that they don't do that?
Evaluate their whiteness by their women.
Who told you they don't do that?
Well, what I mean by that is when you look on money, it's men. It never was a woman.
Okay.
Never a white woman. When you look at the movement of the white culture, it was always led by men, governed by men, fought by men. So the women, they did stuff to preserve the white woman, but it was always for them to be in command. But when you look at black race, the black culture, you see black women leading the way. And they stereotype black men in a negative light. You see all of these programs, STEM, funding, everything for black women and not one specifically for black men or black boys.
Okay. I mean, I was going to throw a curveball at you, but it's not really necessary. But, the upper white crust, the 1%, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, most certainly did for many, many years, centuries in this country. It was a well-known fact that they would disown a white female if she married down, if she married someone that was not, from money, such as them. It was unwritten.
Right.
Unwritten rules, so to speak, but they did make it clear who was white and who was just Caucasian. We have accepted many people under the umbrella of whiteness, but in reality, the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, and still do, to my knowledge, have rules, regulations, and things of that nature. But let's get back to Maya Angelou for a second. Okay, so she's on the back of a quarter with some other females. No Puerto Ricans, no Colombians, no Cubans. And what is AOC saying up there up in the north? Is she having a tissy fit?
Well, she's recovering from COVID, so she ain't saying nothing. And why would there be a Puerto Rican or a Cuban? They're not American, because I'm assuming all of these other women that supposed to be on the back of the quarter are American. So, if you're not American, and I don't mean second generation or third or first generation, I'm talking about ADOS, FBA. I'm talking about the Pilgrims. They have somebody from a Cherokee Nation. So
you don't acknowledge Puerto Rico as a part of America. You don't acknowledge Puerto Rico as being a part of America?
It is now. They're like the welfare state. We take care of them, but they didn't make any achievements as far as
shots fired from Dana
country. And I'm not saying that in a derogatory way, but when you look at black people, yes, we built this country, so from the beginning. So what has, and they're not even Puerto Ricans. They're not even considered natives, which their lineage is native, whether it's Taino or whatever, but they're not even considered the American natives.
Okay. Hang on a second, Dana. Stay right there. Let me just acknowledge a few people that have supported the machine. Crook from DeBrook got your donation. Where's the Harriet Tubman $20 bill? I have no idea, sir. E. Knight says Maya Angelou started getting a pass with that Madame shit after she made Tupac cry on the set of Poetic Justice, allegedly. LOL. Salute to the machine. Yeah, Maya Angelou, she was a prostitute. And they've normalized that and tried to romanticize, because Oprah, was behind her. You know, but and I'm not saying that was a bad thing. We've all done something in our past. I sniffed coke for a decade, you know, so some could say, you know, you cokehead nigga, but I just want to point that out. All right, so Dana, this is a good thing then. Pardon me, you said this is trash, this is no tangibles. Fuck out of here, yes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call it trash. It's just, I don't give a damn, you know. I mean, okay, good for Maya Angelou and her estate and her son, but, I mean, you're not helping advance the plight of Black people here in America, so.
Damn.
Yeah, and again, with people saying, where's Harriet Tubman, they're not going to put a woman on top of a dollar bill. That you may go on the back, like the back of a coin, but it's always going to be that white man.
Okay.
So, and then honestly, you know, let's start plopping up some Black men. Thurgood Marshall, Frederick Douglass, come on, who actually made a difference and a change in this country for all Americans.
Don't forget my friend Reverend Al Sharpton. He belongs in that
Don't play with me. Don't play.
Dana, good to hear from you. Thank you for sending me the notes earlier because you did send me some research, and people should go to The Real Dana on YouTube, and you also do a show called Dana with the Data, yes?
Yes, because I sent you the note just in case they cannot call up here and say, well, she never said that. Yes, she said it in her memoir in 1974. Yeah. She admitted to being a prostitute and a madam, just like Oprah admitted to being a crackhead. But she liked to romanticize that, too.
Oprah admitted to smoking crack?
Yes, in college.
Okay. I may have forgotten about that. Freebasing or smoking krills?
I don't know. She said she smoked crack.
Okay.
More than once.
Okay. Thank you, Dana. Take care. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll arise. Maya Angelou. Beautiful poem. You can't deny that one, huh? Heart-wrenching. Crown, sit tight. I see you, so I'm looking for Janet. Janet was talking some more extra shit earlier. And who sent me a cash app? Thomas. Okay, you're calling in tonight, sir? 757. Where are you? Thomas, you want to talk about something with regards to your Instagram page? If I can help? Let me write that down. Area code 757, Thomas. 757. Crown, is that you, sir? Good evening. Crown.
Crown from D.C. What's good? Star Live Chat. What it do? Get the hate and let's go.
Yes, sir. It's cracking. We talking about Maya Angelou, and we're talking about the LGBTQ plus she-males going crazy. Beat the shit out of a nigga.
Man, I saw the video. They beat the chips off that boy. They beat him from the snack section to the parking lot, stomped him out. I thought I saw number 9. I was like, man, this is ridiculous. It's just niggas. It's a nigga wake up call. That's all that was. Okay. It was a nigga wake up call.
Okay.
And dudes out here forget. Don't act tough. Cause these LGBTQ whatever, they tougher than y'all, so they bout that work. So don't be out here stomping thinking you gonna do something. Nah, they jump on your ass real quick.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But with this Maya Angelou situation, this is a nothing burger. We got Uncle Ben's, they put a black man on that. We got Aunt Jemima, they put a black woman. They don't mean nothing. Where them laws at? That's gonna protect us from these white supremacists. But it's like we telling these white supremacists to give us laws against them. So it ain't gonna never happen. But this is a nothing burger. And it's one thing if you put a black person on the back of a coin or something of value, and that trickles down to their children and their generation. But it don't. So it really don't mean nothing. Like none of these statues, none of these pictures, none of that. So it's a nothing burger, and this is nothing new. It's been going on for generations. So
hang on a second, Crown. Should I change up the title and let's focus on the LGBTQ plus community attacking a man for his sneakers? I'm with the dumb shit.
We listen, nigga shit all day. Let's get it, man.
Okay.
They stomped the brakes off that boy. And if you didn't see the video, don't call up here.
Right.
They stomped the brakes out that boy. It was a beautiful thing. It was a nigga wake up call.
Changing the title now.
All over again.
Go ahead and finish up, sir. Changing the title now. Go ahead and finish up, man.
Hey, stop crazy. Hey, stop crazy, man.
Yeah. LGBT community attacks. ATTACs. Man, for
Live chat. If you hate harder.
yeah, I'm gonna put heterosexual man.
but it was three of them. It was like all three of them jumped on him.
I saw four. I saw four people giving that work.
Chip flying. Oh man, it was a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Hey man, thank you for calling in and thank you for your support. Okay, Crown?
Yes, indeed. DC, we out.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, Troll Babies, changing the title right now. LGBTQ community attacks heterosexual man for his sneakers. Ain't nobody trying to hear about Maya Angelou. That's what it is, man. Let me make sure I spell that right. I'm sipping. Troll Babies, exactly in that live chat is Big Eye Key in there. Oh my goodness. Big Eye Key, you know I fuck with you heavy, man. You spend Skrilla. I got a snitch on Big Eye Key tonight. Big Eye Key. Amy caught him and said, somebody snitched on Big Eye Key's YouTube page and said, yo, big nigga, Big Eye Key using your videos. And I told Amy to check into it. She sent him an email saying, hey, can you take him down? He said, oh, I lost the password. Can you guys do it? She was busy. I was busy. I said, give him a few days. Tell him to find the goddamn password and do it. You know, come on. He knows better than that. Today she had time, cuz, and she gave him, I think, 2 strikes. And Zach Lee got a strike. Shit. King Henry, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Salute to you. Zach Lee, you want to call in? Listen, I fuck with you heavy, man, but God, why would you push my hand like that, man? I'm trying to see you grow and your channel grow. You know I give out strikes, man. We don't give a fuck on this side. Everybody gets a strike. You use that goddamn content, the thumbnail, audio, pow. Hold on a second. I said, who's calling you from 908? Good evening, 908. Tuesday, we're talking about LGBTQ plus community and Maya Angelou. Are you there?
Me, I believe, my nigga. What's going on, stars?
Brooklyn Giggles. I hear you, man. What's cracking, man? Did you see the video?
I didn't see the video that you and Crown was talking about. I wanted to talk about the Maya Angelou situation.
Go ahead. Yeah, she's going to be on the back of quarters up until 2025, along with 3 other females. Go ahead.
I'm not really impressed with this. I mean, like, this is the best we can do. Maya Angelou in a quarter. I thought we was going to get a Harriet Tubman $20 bill. We never even got that yet. Like, if this is the best, I agree. This is a nothing burger. I don't understand why we even go in this route. Like, they won't give us reparations. Even though I'm a non-FBA, I still think people deserve reparations. So this is just going down the rabbit hole again. It's just ridiculous, honestly.
Okay, I like sometimes when you and I slow down and have, real conversations. Who is we? Who's we and us? Who's that?
Well, when I'm saying in regards of the reparations, I'm talking about FBA. I'm not FBA, but I do believe. So
why are you concerned if you're not foundational Black American or ADOS? Why are you?
Because I care. Because I care. Because I care. That's why.
Well, sir, this is America. Take your feelings to another country. Here it's about the Skrilla.
Absolutely. Capitalism. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if the country...
Get down or lay down.
I mean, how many times we going to keep throwing the bone at the black man? Oh, take this Maya Angelou coin. Take this Harriet Tubman money. Like, the more they do this, the more they will keep making excuses of, oh, you guys ain't getting reparations. We would rather give reparations to Puerto Ricans than to give to African Americans. They're just going to keep going down this rabbit hole. It's a nothing burger.
Brooklyn Giggles, you're a smart man. We've had conversations before. Let me just throw this at you just to have a conversation. Hang on. Just to have a conversation. Let me throw something at you. Why are you down with black people? Seriously.
I mean, I am black.
Says who?
Says the color of my skin.
So you accept your position under the umbrella of racism. You accept that.
Yeah, I do.
Why? Why do you accept it? Why?
Because it's society. It is what it is. I mean, I see where you're trying to take I see where you're going with the conversation, but to make it easier for you and your audience, this is just the way it's supposed to be.
Ooh,
this is the Matrix.
The way it's supposed to be. You are what's known as a defeatist. You accept being defeated. No, it's not the way it's supposed to be. You know that.
It's the Matrix.
Well,
it might be the Matrix.
You can say the Matrix, but the reality is, race is not a concept. It's a social construct. We have issues here in America, but you don't have to accept those issues. Not saying you have to kiss Whitey's ass, but you don't have to accept a position of being black just because some fucking maggot runs up in a goddamn Waffle House 3 o'clock in the morning talking about, yo, I need some utensils or else I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker up. You don't have to claim that bitch. You don't have to claim Tashim, who runs up with the fucking ratchet up in the goddamn bodega, 11 o'clock at night. You know, you ain't gotta accept him or his kind. I'll give you the last word. Go ahead.
The last word is, I can't believe you ain't talking about Tasha K and Cardi B at court suing each other.
Well, so I'm waiting for the fireworks. I'm waiting for the fireworks. Keep me posted, all right?
I thought you was going to talk. I thought that was going to be your main topic. I was like, what's going on with that?
When it's over, keep me posted. Right now, we talking about some real shit. The LGBTQ plus beating on heterosexual niggas for sneakers. Get back to me with the verdict on the Tasha K, Cardi B case, and I'm on it, okay?
Jicka, choke, no joke. I got you. I got you, man.
Thank you. Okay, all right. Brooklyn Giggles on the chat game. All right. Hold on a second, folks. Where is Gene Richmond? Gene Richmond, are you calling us? Her number 9. And where is Janet? Oh, Janet says she wanted to call in and talk about. Where are you, Janet? What's your number? I forget your number, Janet. Is this Janet right here, 973? Good evening. Is that you, Janet? 973. Testing. Yes, no, maybe. 973.
Oh, yes, it's me. I'm sorry. I had you on mute. I'm sorry.
Hey, Janet.
Yes.
How are you?
How are you?
All right, let's take our time. You sent me a bunch of emails, something about COVID. You just got over COVID. I have not had the Rona. You're trying to, I guess, help me, or what are you trying to do for me? For me in your mind.
I'm just trying. I just want you to be cautious. I don't want you out there all like, oh, I'm superhuman. And, I just, wear your mask, Be cautious. It's out there. It's for real. I know you never had it, but we don't want you to get it.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me what to do or not to do?
No, I'm just suggesting. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. You're a grown man. You make your own set of rules. You live by your own authority. I'm just suggesting, as a human being, that this something could possibly happen. So it's best to be cautious, especially with these two new strains coming. That's it. You know, you can take it or leave it. It's just the advice. You know, I'm not pushing you one way or the other.
Well, listen, I enjoyed talking to you. You're a very intelligent woman, but respectfully, I'm going to leave your advice in the trash because you caught COVID. I don't want to listen to you.
Okay. Well, you listen to me on this one. For the record, there has been more than one black person on coins in the United States. If one will go to artsandculture.google.com, exhibit for the love of money, black icons on U.S. currency, you'll see that there has been a lot of black men and as well as women on U.S. currency. Okay.
Well, now hang on a second. Multiple sources.
Well, mostly black.
Multiple sources are claiming Maya Angelou is the first black female. Are they wrong? Tell us who was the first. Tell us who.
No. Well, I don't see any. I don't see any notable women on this list. I do see Duke Ellington in 2009.
Yes.
He became feature on the coin that was circulated.
This I know, but we're talking about the first black female. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think she is. I think she is the first black female.
Okay. Janet likes to argue. Pay attention.
I believe they had females in pictures, but not as a person.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? In the pictorial thing, but not as a person, as a, singular person to single out. Yeah, so she would be the first one that was singled out. But before her, it was a slew of black men that were on U.S. coin.
Okay. So now what do you think about Maya Angelou being on the quarter? Your thoughts, please.
I think it's great, but I don't understand why they didn't put Mary McLeod Bethune on there, because she started like one of the first colleges as a woman, so I don't understand why she wasn't on there.
Okay.
Why she wasn't chosen. Hello?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, I don't feel one way or the other, but I do suggest if you could get one of them coins to hold on to it, because in like 20 years it's going to be worth a lot of money.
I think it'll be worthless, but go ahead.
And you think it'll be worthless?
Yeah, won't be worth anything. Maya Angelou's, no.
Well, they're only making a certain amount, so that's going to make it worth more money the longer you hold on to it.
Well, they're going to make these quarters with 3 other women up until 2025. So it's not like a 1-year run, a limited edition. It's going to be a number of years. So, they'll be in circulation. Millions of people will have them. I don't see the value increasing, but that's just me personally.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So hang on a second. Let's go back. Number 9, I see you. Sit tight, number 9. Wait a minute, Janet. Gene Richmond, can you hang on? I'll be right back. Gene Richmond.
Sure.
Okay, all right. All right, so,
All
right. Okay, so Jenna, I respect you. You're a smart woman. You sent me an email, something about the theory of God, and on the screen I have, "Are you really blessed?" Because this Sicilian savage, who I grew up with, who I did some scamming with, she's now on her deathbed. Literally, she's got a fucking tube up under her nose. And I'm tickled. I'm tickled pink. So what is it you wanted to talk about with regards to the theory of God?
Well, I wanted to talk about the human need for God.
Okay.
For a God.
Okay.
Whether is existing or non-existing, but that could take place at another time. I don't want to bore your audience with it.
No. Listen, Jana, I fuck with you heavy. Let's take a little time, and then I'll bring number 9 in. The need for a God. This goes back thousands of years. I'm well versed. Do you know the first religion?
No.
Okay, well, continue. I'll follow your lead. Go ahead.
Well, no, you go ahead and tell me what the first religion was.
No. I'm following your lead. You wanted to discuss this. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying that I believe it was fear that created the need for a God in human beings. That's the only thing I was saying. The fear of the unknown or the unexplained.
Okay.
I think the theory of God was a magical thing at once, and it evolved into what it is today. But I believe that we take a little bit of every religion, and we mold it together, and we make these religions. And I don't think that we adhere to them solidarily. I think that as our needs changes, so do our beliefs change. But, I don't want to bore your audience. Let me get off.
Jenna, I'm enjoying the conversation. Damn the live chat. Never mind them. Okay, so you feel that there's some type of inner desire, and based upon fear or mysticism, a non-understanding of the elements changing, that is what became a then, and I'm just using random words here, that is what then became a system of religion. That's your belief?
Yes. The mechanism of belief. Yes.
Okay. If that's what you believe, who am I to tell you you're wrong,
that was just something I was thinking about, but I didn't know you was going to bring it up here. So, that's it. So that's why I think, like, when you say that you're an atheist and that you don't believe in God, but then being an atheist.
Well, I don't subscribe to the theory. You see, you can't say I don't believe in God because you can't prove it. So it's not like I'm trying to not acknowledge something that is true. You can't prove it.
Well, okay, well, then you can't make the statement anymore that there is no God.
Well, I don't say that. I say I don't subscribe to the theory. That's what I say.
Okay. Accept it. All right.
And I always say that improbability is not evidence of design. But at the same time, I appreciate people who stick to their systems of living. I am fascinated by women who are hardcore believers. Yeah. I like a woman who's hard on the kids and the family and her friends because she believes, cusses people out, puts people out the house, turns up at the goddamn funeral. I can appreciate a woman like that. This is what I believe, goddamn. She believes.
Yeah, but that's because, like, most of the people that were slaves that were taken from Africa was taken mainly from the west coast of Africa. Okay. So I don't understand where everybody gets this Egyptian thing from. But in the West Africa, the females are just as high as men when it comes to establishing the pyramid of religion and spiritual guides. And more so, women are more so likely to be elevated into a spiritual arena than males in the West African. So maybe it's just an embedded DNA that comes with our DNA that's just passed down, and that's probably why you like women that are more.
Are you familiar with a book called The God Gene? The God Gene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you read that? The God Gene?
No.
I read it.
No.
I read it.
But can you tell me what was the first?
Well, can you hold on one second? You can Google what was the first religion. Number 9, Gene Richmond, are you there, sir? Number 9.
Yes, I think I'm going to need electroshock after this, but I'm here.
Oh, really? Really? We going there? We're going there. We're going there.
Okay, hold on, Janet. Hold on, Janet. Okay, number 9.
Oh, no. Because I know
Janet, you have to hold on, Janet. Janet, hold on.
Okay, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to put myself on mute.
Okay,
I'm going to put myself on mute.
Okay, so number 9, you and I were talking earlier about Maya Angelou, former prostitute. You know, they try to say, oh, no, she was a madam. No, she was a hoe. And she elevated herself, multiple awards. She's going to be on the back of the U.S. Quarter. Any thoughts, any concerns?
Well, I'm concerned that they're elevating a dead black prostitute to put on American Treasure currency. I think it's another progressive move by the establishment. I don't find it appealing. I don't want to look at my coin and know that some dead prostitute's face is on it. I don't find it appealing at all. That's just my opinion. I think it's more progressive mechanisms at work. Here, black folk, here's a bone. Shut up and take it. That's what they're saying. That's what I think they're saying personally.
Maya Angelou has a stellar biography. Can't take nothing away from her. But me personally, I would have loved to have seen, and hopefully we will see, Cicely Tyson on a coin or a federal note, you know? Cicely Tyson. What do you think about that?
Hell, if that's the case, I'll take Stacey Abrams on a coin. If that's the case, put big old Florida Evans face, Stacey Abrams, big old mammy, on a coin, and I'm sure blacks will enjoy that too.
Wow.
Yeah, big old mammy face. That, I guess that's what we need. Put dead Negroes on coins. I guess that'll make all the so-called social justice problems go away. Hey, you know, we claim it's white supremacy, but hey, we got a good old dead prostitute on a coin.
Good. Number 9, go in there. Pay attention. Okay, number 9, hold on a
second. Good luck with that.
Stay there for a second. Janet, I'm going to let you go, but you wanted to address number 9 before you go. Did we finish our conversation with regards to your email, Janet?
Yes, we are completely done with that conversation.
Okay.
I have nothing to say to number 9 because if I say what I want to say,
go ahead and say it. Stop pump faking. He's right there.
No.
Don't send me an email later. He's right there. He's right there.
Go ahead, Aunt Jemima. Say what you want to say.
You think calling me Aunt Jemima is an insult? Is an insult? You couldn't even wipe her goddamn shoes, you son of a bitch. Let me tell you something, all right? Listen, I don't know you. You don't know me. But when you get on here and try to make a comment about something I say early regarding a personal matter that was serious, that could help everybody, it shows just the type of Neanderthal inbred son of a bitch you are. And you need to cut it out. And the next time you think that you're going to insult me by calling me Aunt Jemima or any Florida Evans or anything like that, let me tell you something. If I could be half the women that they are claimed to be in the iconic definition, then I will be a wonderful woman, and I'll be honored to be so. So now you just take that back to your little pink toe wife.
Let me guess, you've always done it on your own. You didn't need a man to help you. I know how the story goes.
What story you know? What story you know about me?
No, ma'am. I know how the story goes.
Big Aki, I see you. Sit tight. Check-in report. I see you. Sit tight.
My story, since you know it. Tell me my story.
You grew up. Listen, you have food stamps and no heat and all that kind of stuff. I know where we're going with this. I know.
Bitch, I ain't never have a goddamn food
and you did it all on your own.
My mother was a nurse, and then she was a civil service employee. She started the goddamn union that the New York Board of Education has now. Look,
Janet, did you just call number 9 bitch? Where you going?
You know who I was? You wouldn't say that. I had a father that worked. Matter of fact, my father was degreed, okay? My father did stuff that you could probably never do. So who the hell are you gonna tell me about some goddamn
Your father was
things?
James
I
Evans.
still live in a house. Every woman in my mother's generation has owned a house. I own my own home. So what are you saying?
Dynamite.
What are you saying?
Dynamite.
What are you saying?
Dynamite.
What are you saying?
Dynamite. I know how this goes. Your father was
Dynamite.
James Evans.
All right. No. That's your life. So you just
Dynamite.
go back to your little trailer trash fucking wife you got and shut the hell up.
Oh,
That's what the hell you do.
Dynamite.
Okay? You know, I can't stand people like you. You would rather live in a white man's basement than a black man's mansion. You're an idiot.
Let me guess. Let me guess. You worked for Maud. Edith Bunker.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
I work for who?
Nothing. Nobody.
Let me tell you something. I don't shy away from work, but I'm sitting here. First of all, you don't even know what I do. All right? But I tell you this much. The United States government has trusted me.
Janet, curse that nigga out. Let's go, Janet.
And close fucking contracts all around this goddamn state.
Curse that nigga out, Janet.
So first of all, you don't know what I do. And if I did wash floors, if I was a man, I would be honored because there's nothing wrong with working in any capacity or occupation if you're making an honest dollar. Thank you.
Let me guess. You walked to work and all. Let me guess. You had to walk 10 miles and you had to walk 10 miles back to feed your kids. I know how this story goes. I
grew up in a Cadillac. My first car, I never knew my father without a car. I grew up in Cadillac all my goddamn life. So what are you talking about?
All right, guys.
I keep telling you got the wrong person.
We're good. Okay, Janet, thank you.
You walked 10 miles
number
to
9.
Work and 10 miles back.
Hang on, number 9. Janet, thank you, Janet.
Listen, let me tell you something. I was driven home in a goddamn Cadillac with a diamond in the back. Now what? Now what?
Digging the scene. Ooh. Okay,
Bye.
thank you, Janet. Thank you. Okay, number 9. Sit tight, number 9. Whoo, shit. Okay. Folks, if you're just now joining the show, I'm all over the place tonight like bird shit. Maya Angelou, she's on the back of United States quarters, along with 3 other females. Just started this Monday and will go until 2025. Sally Ride, a U.S. astronaut, the first woman in space. Asian-American actress Anna Mae Wong. Cherokee Nation leader Wilma Mankiller. And Nina Otero Warren from New Mexico. Okay? All right, number 9, I'm going to finish up with you, sir. Everything else good with you? Gene Richmond?
Hey, all is well. You know, I found it funny. He did a show on Betty White. You talked about Bob Saget, but you only did 5 minutes on Sidney Poitier. But I can't talk about Tim Conway and Doris Day.
All
right.
Well, hang on.
I got it.
No. Take the time and go there. I didn't speak about Sidney Poitier in detail because my audience is half my age according to analytics. So like, who? What? I admired that man. They call me Mr. Tibbs, one of my favorite films of all time, top 5. A very inspiring film for me personally. But if there's something you want to say, please take the time. Go ahead.
I think we've all addressed it. You had a woman that was twice my age and a few years more older than you just on the line. But hey, the analytics says something else. But
hey man,
what can I say?
You and I will talk before the week is out, I'm sure. I'm going to need you for that film. I'm making a lot of progress behind the scenes. The film is full speed ahead. Okay, so don't let me forget to.
Can I play you? Can I play you?
No.
A younger you?
No, absolutely not.
But, or can I play your confidant? You know, a close personal friend.
I could use another cop in the police station. I could use another homicide cop.
No, I don't want to be a cop. I want to be a close personal friend.
Okay, all right. All right. Let's talk later. Thank you for checking in. Thank you.
So, someone you.
Thank you. Let's get him out of here. Okay, let's go to PayPal donations. What a great day I had today. I closed a deal, folks. I'm a deal closer. Self-made man. If I can just ramble before I go to PayPal. My only mentors were my mother and father. Everybody else just assisted the greatness of me. The only person I can say, aside from my father and mother, that inspired me was David Sarnoff. Google him if you have time. I closed a deal today. Someone is doing casting for my film. Someone who has really great credentials. I'll keep you posted, all right? Big Eye Key. I want you to call in, Big Eye Key. Come on, man. Call in and talk your talk, my nigga. You spend Skrilla. You should have my direct number, man. It broke my fucking heart to give you and Zach Lee strikes today. But you know we don't play with the content, man. Fuck. Zach Lee on the check-in via PayPal. He says, yo, Star, you might go viral, LMAO, because I don't think too many people knew that Angela Mayu, hold on a second, that Maya Angelou was a prostitute. Nor should they care. You know, I'm not trying to, say things to disrupt progress. I'm sure that people who put her on the goddamn, the back of the quarter, they knew her history. Big Aki, I want you to go viral. You have supported this machine. If I can help you, let me help you without using my goddamn videos. We've spoken a few times. I consider you to be a good guy, even though you're a fucking thief. Never mind, Star going viral again. I'm tired of going viral. I just got a fucking... I shouldn't say this. So what's that website? Lawyer kept emailing me. Oh, God. Is it... I'll figure it out later. I'm tired of going viral. Thank you for your donation, Big Eye Key. RC from the 315 says, much respect to you for talking about black mammies. I had the same experience last month in Charlotte. I wish you did a show on the topic. The black mammies are dangerous. What you doing in here? Check-in report on the check-in. Black man fought in the white man's wars, built cities, created and innovated since slavery, but can't be I can't say the word. I'm sipping on a coin before a black woman. Yeah, you're right, man. Commemorated on a coin for the black woman. This country, as I'm sure you know, young man, because you do great content. Check him out on YouTube. The check-in report. You're right. This country still has a hatred for the black man. He's too black, too strong. Genetically, intellectually, he's still feared. And as I'm sure you may or may not know, back in the days when they used to lynch black men, most people don't know that they castrated them first. And then they stuck the penis in the mouth of the black man. Then they lynched him up and set him on fire. They hated the black man. They still do. Thank you for your donation. Check-in report. Big Aki on the check-in again. He says, and honestly, I don't give a fuck if they put John Henry Clark on a 50 and Malcolm X on a 100 with Tupac being on a 20. No tangibles, no votes. Fuck out of here. What you're saying sounds great, Big Aki, but in my opinion, just my opinion, My father taught me that the only thing the white man understands is violence. White man ain't giving you shit. The only thing the white man understands is violence. You're going to have to take it. Going to have to take it. This country was taken by way of violence. Well, violence, disease. They captured Indians. They gave them diseases and then sent them back to their tribes so that they could then spread those diseases. Injected them with things. Put blankets on their, gave them blankets and sent them back. The blankets had chicken pox and all sorts of shit. Violence is the only thing that's going to get some type of equal playing field, in my opinion. But thank you for your donation. Big Odd Key, his last donation says, nah, I really did lose the email and password to that page, LOL. I actually said in the comments to somebody on that page, but I respect it. Hey, man, thank you for your donation, Big Odd Key. Is Zachary in the live chat? Is Zachary in the live chat? Somebody said Star's jacket looked like Coke. It's hell figure, nigga. You know what it is. This is the one that's got that fly ass, what do you call that thing in the back here? Some type of pouch. The fuck is this? I guess I can put the lighter in there. Nigga stunting. And then 757. Good evening. Is that Thomas? 757.
Yeah, man. It's TJ the Blind Comedian. What's going on, Star?
Man, where you been? Where you been, man?
Man, chilling, man. Chilling. How about yourself, man?
Hey, now you're the Blind Comedian out of what state? I forget.
Michigan.
Okay. So now, we tried to get you back on the show, but somebody was in their feelings because me and Florida Boy Jay, we gave you that work that night. We gave you that work.
Yeah, y'all gave me that work.
Florida Boy Jay didn't give a fuck. He got at you. Right?
Yeah.
How you been, man? Good to hear from you. What's cracking? Promote you.
Man, I've been good, man. I've been all right, though, Okay. I had moved from Flint to Ypsilanti, so, I'm just getting kind of used to this new surroundings or whatever.
Say again, you moved where? What?
From Flint to Ypsilanti.
Where's that at? Ypsilanti, where's that at?
In Michigan. It's in Michigan still.
Oh, okay. So you moved from one shithole to another.
Well.
Come on, man. Where we going? Let's go.
Well, I moved to the township, so it's a little bit better, with no gunshots on New Year's or nothing.
Okay. So what's going on with you, man? Life is good. Are you doing comedy, viral comedy, or are you going to clubs? What are you doing? You're the Blind Comedian.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into the game, man. I was just trying to, get a buzz. Go ahead, send you an email. Maybe you can help me out a little bit. When you ain't too busy.
Well, talk to me right now. What do you need? Just talk right now. I mean, I do it all out in open.
I was just trying to, man. I was trying to get my presence up, Star, because it's real low on Instagram. So I was like, maybe I get a little money. Maybe you can help me get some followers.
Okay. Now, with all due respect, are you black? You sound black.
I'm black. Yeah.
Okay. You have to, in my opinion, you have to look at Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You have to see it as a business. You can't just pop up once in a while and then talk about, they trying to stop me. You got to be consistent, man. Are you planning on being consistent?
Yeah, I'm trying to plan on being consistent. Yeah.
What is preventing you from being consistent? Keep it real. Be honest with us and yourself. Why can't you be on there every day?
Just because, I be getting help to do it because I can't see and stuff. And, my, siblings, they be like, they got to go to work, though, so sometimes they don't be around, That's about it.
Now, you get a check every month, yes? You're blind. You get a nice...
Yeah.
You get a check.
Yeah.
You get a check. Do you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever your preference is?
I was dating a couple months ago, but it didn't work out. As a female.
Mm-hmm. So who is helping you, quote unquote? Who is your assistant on a daily basis?
It's my brother or my sister. Sometimes my little nephew. Sometimes,
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, sure.
Get yourself a 300-pound white bitch. Are you there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah. White bitches hold you down. As long as you got some type of ism, some type of game, you're going to have to long stroke her. She'll hold you down. She'll help you, get your weight up. You're a blind comedian. You've got a good angle. But you've got to be consistent. You got to be on TikTok and Instagram every goddamn day. Don't buy no subscribers. Don't do none of that goofy shit because they'll take your page down. It's got to be organic. You have to be on there. Doing something, saying something, commenting, responding. You got to be in that algorithm. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't take everybody's money. Some people say, yo, I want to pay you to help me do this and that. And I said, well, after I go to their pages, if they don't have information in their video description, their about section, I say, hey, get back to me when you're a little bit more consistent. Follow me?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 39.
You're a young man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I got an angle. I'm just trying to exploit it, somehow. Just trying to exploit it,
Yeah. You've got to exploit the fact that you're blind, first and foremost.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do,
Yeah. Do you like girls? Do you like niggas with wigs? What do you like? What's your thing?
Oh, yeah, women, I like women.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried some Badussy?
No.
Maybe you should listen. I'm that's not my thing, but I'm an idea man. Maybe you should do some type of sketches or skits where you're talking to a chick and you reach down in the crotch and you grab the tool and then you make a decision. You gotta pop off like the Gorilla Glue girl. You gotta pop off. You feel me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, man. I've spoken to you as long as I can speak to you. You sent it a donation. I wish you the best, but if it's not for you, then just do something else with your life. You get a check every month. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a good night, man.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. The blind comedian. Anybody remember him? Troll Babies. He sent in a $50 donation, so I took the time to talk to him. Remember him, Troll Babies? Florida Boy Jay took his head off. He didn't give a fuck about that nigga being blind. Folks, tonight's show is sponsored by Mr. Skylar Saunders. Please go to his pages on Instagram, Skylarized, and Twitter, @Skylarized. If you want to advertise on this show, if you want to do live reads or something that enhances your business, if I can assist you, there's my email address on the screen. TheHater1964@yahoo.com. Let me also say again, this Thursday or Friday, I'm going to hook up with a couple of guys and we're going to be turning up with whores to celebrate the Georgia Bulldogs that won the national championship in the world of college football. If you are a whore, not a part-time stripper, but a whore, holler at me. I may have a bag for you. I have a couple of sponsors. I got some niggas talking about they want to turn up on behalf of the big achievement. The Bulldogs haven't won the national championship since 1980. It's a big deal down here. Whores only. We don't need no square bitches looking for a man. And I don't want any married men or guys who answer to a bitch, trying to hang out with me, lying on me. Yeah, now I'm going to hang out with Star. We're going to handle some business. No, Star is going to be handling business with whores Thursday and Friday. And the plug is on standby for the whores. I just want to say that again, all right? Okay, let's get back to the phones and a few other PayPal donations that came in. Area code 862, good evening. LGBTQ plus community beat the shit out of a heterosexual man. Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see that video. I wanted to comment on my Angelou topic.
Oh, you actually care? Go ahead, please. Please.
Yeah, this Brock Diamond in the building, North New Jersey, stand up.
Let's go.
I want to say, I believe it's a, honestly speaking, I think it's a ploy. So this is how I feel. I feel like, the Bitcoin NFT situation is going to be a challenge to the U.S. dollar, and if the U.S. dollar is compromised, then it's going to have a big impact on our country. And I think that we're too quick to just jump on stuff, not understanding that people are putting stuff in our past to kind of set us up for our own downfall. So as I understand that, it's the future and we have to compete with the future. I don't know if they need to make, some type of monetary coin in the U.S. that it can be equivalent to the Bitcoin situation. But if we just keep allowing these entities to intercept us, it's going to be to our detriment. And I just need everybody to understand that, like, when they talked about TikTok and how, the CCP may be using that information, people are always talking about, oh, well, I say something, and then next thing you know, I see an ad. So clearly they're listening, they're paying attention. And, you have to understand that they're going to be using this information, the same way they used it to rally us all up with the election stuff. And we have a lot of people who really want to see our downfall. So we can't be adding fuel to that fire by just being, unaware or just ignorant.
Okay, sir, if I can jump in here.
Yes, sir.
Who is us? You keep saying us. Who is us?
Americans.
Okay. America's thriving, sir.
It's about America.
We're in a pandemic, but America's popping. We're thriving. The military is strong. Money.
We got debt.
Yeah. Well, sir, debt's a great thing. In case you don't know, debt's a great thing.
Not when we owe China or the CCP, and they started this whole mess.
Sir, debt is a great thing because debt then brings on war. Niggas need to die. A war is great for the economy, sir. So when you say us, are you talking about Americans or blacks? I'm a little thrown off here.
Americans. I don't want us to be fighting each other. We have enough enemies that we need to be unified and fighting. We don't have time to be fighting each other, and I feel like that's going to be to our detriment.
Okay, I see it different, but I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want you guys to remember, united we stand, divided we fall. And if we are so easily infiltrated and easily distracted, it's going to be to our detriment. We need to protect our children. We need to protect our women. And we need to protect our future. And that needs to be the focus.
Okay. Thank you.
Moving forward.
Thank you, sir, for your call.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. I'll let you have the last word, even if I don't agree with you. I'll let you have the last word. Folks, I would never, if I can go left for a second, I would never wear slides outside. Never. But did I mention that I'm wearing my Tommy Hilfiger slides during the show? And then matching the goddamn, the whole outfit, huh? Fuck ass nigga. Hermaphrodite, I got your donation. Yeah. So what? Maya Angelou was selling pussy back in the days. She elevated herself, you know? She came up out of that shit. Thank you, Janet, for calling in. Janet number 9. Chopped it up. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I forgot Oprah Winfrey admitted to smoking crack. Thank you. I don't give a fuck about Oprah on some real shit. Oprah's a black man hater. And I really stopped fucking with Oprah, man, so many years ago after how she treated Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg was shining in the color purple. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Oprah didn't speak to Whoopi for 20 some odd years. And then when they finally sat down, Oprah tried to one-up her and say, I thought you were mad at me. Bitch! I mean, Whoopi didn't say that, but I said, bitch! Stop capping. Oprah had all them highfalutin black parties with Shaka Khan, Maya Angelou, and never invited Whoopi Goldberg. She's mad because Whoopi outshined her in the color purple. You told Harpo to beat me. Classic film. Trolling on the RVA. Where are you, sir? 804. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get you on the line here. Trolling on the RVA. Area code 804. Is that you, sir?
Trolling on the RVA. What up?
Hey, man. Tuesday evening. How you feel?
I'm not gonna lie. I was just dozing off.
Okay.
I'm a little nice. I was dozing off, and my son is waking me up with his gaming in the background, and I heard you speak my name, so I woke up and bam, now I'm here.
Thank you for checking in.
Hey, Zach Lee. Hey, girl, did you get 2 strikes today, girl? Hey, girl.
I think Zach Lee got 1 strike, and Big Aki got 2.
You should have gave him 3 strikes and you're out of here. He's a bum. Get out of here.
They know better than to take my videos,
No,
man.
that
broke my heart, man, to give out the strikes. I told Amy, I said, just give him strikes.
Well, that's why if I ever use any kind of clips or whatever, I might put a clip on Instagram or something, not on YouTube.
You'll get a strike on Instagram too.
Anything.
We give out strikes on Instagram.
Well, guess what? I'm going to take my shit down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to take it. What's going on, son? What's going on with you?
Maya Angelou, man, becomes the first black woman to be on
a
U.S.
Sag Pack.
All that Bob Saget shit, that's old. Maya Angelou, first black woman on the United States quarter, please.
It sounds to me like you kind of more interested in the actual prostitute side of it. Like, I do think it's kind of a come up that you got, from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? You came from being a prostitute to now you on the quarter.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty hard, So let's go salute the big salute to Maya Angelou. And still I rise. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But look. That show, man. I watched. Look, I know the Bob Saget thing is over. Wasn't he the show that used to go like, "It's a rare condition in this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand designs."
Trolling on RVA, you can be hung up on. I don't go backwards. This is the Star Report. We deal with trending topics. We don't go back 2 and 3 shows. Let's finish up on Maya Angelou.
Okay.
You have the floor, sir.
Okay. Well, good. Congratulations to Maya Angelou, and I think that's really dope.
Okay, good
Anything
to hear.
else?
Good to hear from you, man. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Good to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Have a good evening.
All right, trolling on the RVA. I was about to push the button on him. I said, give him a second. Are you really blessed? This is my question on the showrunner. That life sucker out of Fanwood, New Jersey, who I grew up with. She's almost out of here. Is it fucked up that I'm laughing? No. According to some of you, she's going to a better place, even though I don't believe that. Checkout time. Checkout time. She's being called home. Do you really believe that, kids? Do you really believe that you're being called home when it's checkout time? Do you think that you're going to wake up in a fucking magical forest, birds chirping and shit and swans, and the goddamn lake and angels? Who the fuck told you that? Oh my goodness. Can I go left for a second here? Just give me a second. Why did I print this out? Do you know who I want to see on some federal currency in the United States of America? If they can put Maya Angelou on a goddamn quarter, former prostitute, do you know who I want to see on some federal currency? One of the greatest poets ever to walk the planet Earth. He became a crack smoker. He was smoking lovely up in Harlem. So I hear. I never met him. Let me read this to you. Troll baby, see if you're up to speed. A rat done bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the moon. Her face and arms begin to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. I can't pay no doctor bill, but Whitey's on the moon. 10 years from now, I'll be paying still while Whitey's on the moon. The man just upped my rent last night because Whitey's on the moon. No hot water, no toilets, no lights, but Whitey is on the moon. I wonder why he's upping me because Whitey's on the moon. I already paying, I'm $50 a week while Whitey on the moon. I'm not even going to say his name. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're either a fucking coon or you don't know your history. Troll babies, who was that poet? Okay, I see a couple of you. So what? He was smoking free base and then crack. So what? The founding fathers of this goddamn country came from the gallows of the UK. They were pedophiles, slave owners. That's right. You should know his name. Area code 201. Good evening.
Hi.
Hey. Who's this?
This is Nia. Hi, Star. How are you?
Hey, baby. We're talking about Trey Songz allegedly taking the pussy. Let's go.
No. Trey Songz only like Badusi. So, yeah, we can't rock.
Allegedly. slow down. What's going on, baby? What's going
on? But no, I had a comment as far as like the Maya Angelou coin thing.
Let's go.
All right. Here's my perspective of it. Her slogan, like everybody know her. I don't care what nationality you are, right? Ethnicity, whatever, right? Her slogan is, "And still I ride."
Yes.
Why is she on the back of a quarter on top of a slave owner? Like, and you know what? Think about that question first, and then think about how many black people are going to try to get all these quarters and spend all this money to pump up in the U.S. government. Like, it's just fucking stupid. It's a gimmick. It is what it is to me.
Okay.
It's so many other people, whether it's male or female, that could have been on the back of a quarter. Mm-hmm. But to put her on there and she's saying her slogan, "Still I rise," but you're not. You're on the back of a quarter on top of a slave owner. You're dead. You're done.
Okay, now can I ask you, with all due respect, are you hating on the black woman for some particular reason, or are you just what's your gripe? Your gripe with Maya Angelou?
My gripe. No, I don't have a gripe with her. It's just that I think it's other people who could have been on the back, because at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, you still have a slave owner, a known slave owner, on the front of the quarter. Okay. If that was the case, if it's Maya Angelou and her slogan is "And still I rise," why not put her on the front?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. And then there's so many other pioneers, for whether it's black or whoever. Like, I mean, it's other people that did shit way before her. Mm-hmm. They not on there.
I'm listening.
Why her? Yeah, they just rushing to get the only people who's gonna buy these coins. You gotta understand something. It's the black community, and most of them are fucking poor and middle class or whatever. And where it is what it is. I'm not hating or whatever like that. I'm just saying what it is. It's a boost for the fucking U.S. government.
Can I ask you to watch your black mouth because I have an algorithm? Do you need to use profanity to express yourself?
No, I do not. And for the record, okay. I am biracial. I'm Irish and African American, I guess.
You're a mixed nigger, but go ahead. You're a mixed nigger.
Right, just like you. I'm a mixed nigger. See? So I can say mixed nigger, but I can't say shit.
That's right, yeah. You can't use F-bombs and talk about gay people. You can say nigger all day. Nigger. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I can say nigger, but I can't say F the word. Yeah. Okay, I can't say the F word. Yeah. Okay. But I was just trying to, get the audience to think and, get their brain to working and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I mean, yes, I represent both sides. So, but I see the division, between both sides all day, every day since I was a child. And I've been watching you since I was a teenager, and I'm 40 years old. So it is what it is. I love you, Star. You as dope. You dope as hell.
How many
always keep it 100.
How many donations have you sent in this month?
You said what?
How many donations have you sent me this month or last year?
I just came upon your page. I was on Hassan Campbell's page. I don't know if you know him, but I was on his page.
Hassan Campbell is my son. I love him, but that's not the question. How many donations have you sent me?
No, I just got on your page and I called you.
The question is, how many donations have you sent me? That's the question. Fuck wrong with you? You just found me. Bitch, I'm that nigga for real. Get your goofy ass up out of here. You love me. If you love me so much, sell some pussy for me, bitch. What the fuck wrong with that bitch? Live chat, what the fuck wrong with that bitch? You love me. I look like a trick to you? You maggot? Get me some money. Let me block that bitch from calling me again until you send in a donation. You fucking loser. Trying to call in here talking about you trying to get the audience to think. They see right through you, dumb ass. Let me fix my drink. Hold on a second. Didn't I tell you ain't nothing worse than a high yellow bitch thinking she's something special? Yeah, I love you. I just found you. Bitch, kick rocks and don't ever come back. Got the right one. Where was I? Tranny Media Incorporated sends in a donation. Star, we specialize in tranny films and can offer. Send me an email. Send me an email, please. I can't even read this shit right here. Tranny Media Incorporated, thank you for your donation. Wants to help out, yada, yada, yada. Aerosol can in the bussy. F you, Star. Oh, this is a simulation in the alternate bussy dimensions. Okay, thank you. Hang on a second, guys. I'm trying to do a lot of stuff right here. Crook from the brook, pardon me, makes my teeth. But yeah, that's what Paul Mooney used to say. Nigga, 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 nigga. Tranny Media Incorporated sends another donation. Star, when does your tranny movie come out? We are very excited and hoping to make it a franchise. Email me. I need some trolls with regards to a different project, but thank you so much, all right? Big Eye Key. Okay. Big Eye Key, do you want to call in? Can't believe I had to give Big Eye Key and Zach Lee strikes today. The fuck? Let's go to Cash App, guys. Crown, thank you for your donation. That was Stacy Glore giving a bussy beat down, #per. Okay. Jamal. Pete Rock suing Nas over Illmatic. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Pete Rock suing Nas over Illmatic royalties. Send me the link, please. Please send me that link. Zone 864 TV. Can I chime in on Maya Angelou? What number are you calling from? 864. Are you on the line? I don't see it. Hold on a second. Zone 864, is that you? Zone 864 TV.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Star. Thank you for taking my call. This is Trapper Don, Zone 864 TV.
Thank you for your support, sir. Where do you want to go? You have the floor.
I just want to say three things this evening. I did see something on Twitter earlier about Maya Angelou being on the back of the quarter. Without just getting too political, I just want to say that, you know, this move, it sounds really liberal.
Okay.
This sounds like one of those if you don't vote for me, you ain't black type of moves. I don't know why, but that's just the feeling I get. And then you had Janet on the. I called her by the name of Janet on the line earlier.
Yeah, Janet's. I fuck with
I
Janet.
heard you mention.
I fuck with Janet heavy, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to take a light shot. And I think she called in yesterday too.
Yes.
you had mentioned that she sent you information on, stuff about the virus and what not to do. She need to be added to that list that the disinformation dozen. The list that they put Reason Islam on and all that. Like you said, it seems like they be the main ones to get sick. I haven't gotten anything thus far. I've been healthy, so I just thought, that was funny because it's always the ones that's like sending a bunch of information. I done had a few friends send me articles and DMs, and I'm just like, y'all just doing too much.
And those are the ones who get sick. They get sick.
Yeah, like it's really weird. Like I don't really go out like that. I don't really have a reason to be around a lot of people, but it just really is weird, man. It just really is weird. But the last thing I wanted to comment on though was the fight, the LGBTQ fight.
Oh man, have you seen the video? Whoa,
I did see the. Yeah, I did see that. I'm not sure if it took place in the South, but I mean, I'm from Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
And what I can tell you, just from experience, because I've seen it with my own eyes, even though the LGBTQ thing is like popular now, like I grew up in like the 90s and early 2000s when it wasn't really, in front of your face like that.
Right.
And, going to school with cats like that, I don't know if the dude that got his shoes took was taunting, the fun boys or whatever, but that's one thing that you just don't do, because if you if you do something and then you get laid out, you're just gonna be the talk of the town, and
well, hang on a second, sir, if I can just chime in to what you just said. If you ask me, he got off easy. He got off easy.
Yeah.
Because the Sherms, or the niggas with wigs could have shot his dumb ass.
Right.
They could have sent him home. For those who subscribe to that, they could have sent him home. They could have put his mama in a black dress. They cut him some slack. They whooped on him. They took his kicks. He has now lived to whatever that saying is, learn to live another day, something like that. Yeah, he got off easy, but go ahead.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't, that's just something, just hanging on the block, like back in the days and stuff when I was coming up, because being a young kid and you notice certain things, like why they wear their clothes like that, or why they talk like that, or whatever, like, the OGs back then would tell you, that's not, an MFer that you want to mess with. Just mind your business and keep going. Because them was the most dangerous ones. But yeah, that's all I got for that.
Thank you for checking in, man. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Peace.
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, the young man who got beat down by the group of niggas with wigs in my community section. Please leave a comment. I think he got off easy. Those boys could have beat him, knocked him out, and then gang raped him, pegged him on video. Huh? His pants were hanging off his ass. So the nigga with the wig probably said, "Hey, daddy. Hey, zaddy." He didn't like the comment or the compliment, said something slick. The nigga with the wig said, "What? You know where you at?" Because see, the niggas with the wigs went out the door and then they came back in. So clearly, well, not clearly, in my opinion, he antagonized the situation. And that's when the nigga with the wig squared up. Got it in. Cow. Rocked his shit. He got off easy. They could have shot him, gang banged him. Oh, Jesus. They take y'all and go home. Oh, is that area code 919? Mo Fax on the check-in. Mo Fax.
How you doing, Star?
Hey, man, good to hear from you. What's cracking? How are you?
I'm blessed, man. Blessed in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Still working, grinding hard.
Nice.
Building on the channel. But I had to call in on the Maya Angelou situation.
Yeah.
And this is just another example of Negroes taking pennies on the dollar.
Mm.
We were supposed to get Tubman on the 20, but we get Maya Angelou on a quarter.
Yeah.
Who the hell uses quarters anymore except to wash clothes and make phone calls in jail? I mean, for real, like, seriously. And they're going to use this and say, well, we gave y'all Maya Angelou on a quarter. What more do you want? Because they the Tubman family was pressing Joe Biden back here in December of 2021 to say, where's the Tubman? You said you were going to green light it, you know what I'm saying, speed it up. And this is going to be the thing in 2022 and 2024 to appease, you know what I'm saying, the black Democratic woman vote to say we gave you something. Pennies on the dollar, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what this is. Pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. President Biden is here in Georgia trying to rally the troops up, and I didn't even read up on the story because he turns my stomach. But he's not getting the support from the black vote that he once was, so he's pandering again. And I think you're right. The quarter has no value anymore. Everybody wants you to use a debit card or a credit card. They're like, no, we don't take cash, right?
And a lot of vending machines don't even use coins anymore.
Right.
It's either bills or cards.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, but this goes to show you this is the perfect representation of what ADOS is going to be, / foundational black / native black, or whatever you want to call us in America.
Right.
This is what we're going to be if we keep taking wooden nickels. We're going to be, you know what I'm saying, a has-been. If we take this kind of stuff as we want to celebrate it, they couldn't even get her on the front. They couldn't even get her state quarter. Yeah. They run, these are little things that you see on Fox News, you know what I'm saying, at midnight when they have Trump on a quarter, you know what I'm saying, they sell them to you for $20. Yeah. This is what this is, and we're going to take it as a W when it's really an L, and just another example, I'll say it again, taking pennies on the dollar, and it's very sad if anybody is celebrating this. Anybody.
Yeah. I appreciate your knowledge as always, Mo. What's going on your channel, please?
Still dropping a podcast every week. Got the lives going. You know what I'm saying? Branching out to some other things, you know, always. And I always got to let people know I got my start right here. You know what I'm saying? I had to let them know who gave me the name Mo Facts. Because every time I would call in, when I first got started, you would say Mo with the facts.
Right.
Mo with the facts. So I got to make them put respect on your name.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because you blessed me with my moniker. So you know I'm always going to keep it 100.
Hey, now before you go, hang on a second, Mo. About a week or so ago, I spoke about Dr. Joy DeGruy, her book and her theory of post-traumatic slave syndrome. Are you up to speed on her book, her lectures, her theory, by any chance?
I'm aware of the theory. I haven't read her book, but I am aware of the theory that, you know what I'm saying, that traumatic stress is passed through the DNA on to the offspring, which I think there is some credence there, but I'm a personal subscriber that our problem is more nurture than nature.
Okay.
I think it's the way we're being raised. The problems that we see in our communities, the lack of the father in the household, incest, like we've seen with the Jim Jones situation, but I digress. We have bigger problems than slavery passed along in the genetic code.
Okay. I just wanted to see if that was something you want to chime in. Hey, man, I appreciate you checking in, and good to hear from you. As
always, Star, I'm always listening. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sir.
So you have a blessed night and have a blessed 2022.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mo.
All right, peace.
Mo Facts on the check-in. I just want to pull it back in. I was having a great night until somebody called in talking to me. Yeah, I love you. Please don't push my buttons. I'm a spoiled kid from New Jersey. I don't need a pat on the fucking head. I don't need you stroking me. Troll babies. Anybody give a fuck about the story about some female claiming she found a bag that Nelly lost $300,000 and she gave it back and they gave her $100. Nelly says there's cap. He don't even know that bitch. Now, I'm not mad at the female or the guys who were kicking her in her ass. Anybody see the video? Somebody's kicking her in her ass, something in front of the bowling alley. That story was on the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. The Neighborhood Talk. Woman's friends clown her for returning Nelly's lost duffel bag containing nearly $300K. Nelly says it's cap. Blade, I got your donation. Thank you, Blade. He says check your email. Okay. All right, Thomas, where are you, man? Are you calling in? I'm sorry, I spoke to him. That's the blind comedian. Yeah, man, you got to get in that algorithm. Don't be one of those people who pops up on YouTube once in a while. And, yeah, I'm busy and I ain't really got time to be up here every day. Well, get the fuck out the way. We've got time. Asians, Hispanics, Polish, Irish, Germans, everybody's got time. This is where the bag is. Yeah, find the time or just step to the side. Zone 864, okay. Okay, I got your email. Thank you, man. Blade says, Star handing out strikes with the quickness. Taking someone's content in 2022 is the equivalent of buying product from a street dealer, diluting it with baking soda and reselling it back in the 80s. I told you this before, Blade. This is the block, YouTube. You're not going to take my product, flip it, and not pay me. I'm going to give you that strike. I'm not going to send you an email, yo, can you take it down? No. Pow! Strike. And then when you dispute the strike, I come back. I filed a small claim suit. Pow! So the strike sticks. Pay me, goddamn. Ryan, I got your donation. Star, big up to you, sir. Huge fan. Okay, he's trolling. I got no fans. Thank you, Ryan. Elvis, good evening, sir. Thank you for your donation, Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Rory, where are you, Rory? I need light-skinned Rory tonight to talk about Maya Angelou. Rory, did I pick up too late? Oh, man, he sent that earlier. Hold on. Let me call light-skinned Rory. Hold on. Light skin Rory, I'm just now getting your cash app. You want to call in?
Yeah, I hit the top.
All right, call in. Zach Lee and Big Aki broke my heart, man. I had to give him strikes. Sheesh. These guys should be popping without my content. It's not that I don't want them to pop off. I don't want other people to think that they can just take my shit and run with it. That's why you get the strike. I want you to eat. Looking for Rory to call in. Hold on a second. Okay, Oh, man. No Bad Nick sends an email. Troll Babies, what do we do with Nick, man? Yeah, that was like some weirdo shit, man. He hung up. He got in his feelings. Oh, man. Nick, I hope you're okay, man. I don't know what to do, man. I've got no kids, with all due respect, so I don't know how to, like, just let somebody come back after you get in your feelings. I'm not experienced like that. Light Skin Rory, what's up, man? Tuesday night, sipping.
Chilling.
How you feel, man?
Yeah, I'm sipping too, man.
As you should.
Nothing. I heard the topics, man, and yeah, earlier I went over to see my dad. I gave him some weed and shit.
Okay.
And we were, I was hanging out, chopping it up for a minute with him, and the news was on, and it came on and said Maya Angelou gonna be on the quarter. And he turned to me and looked at me, and he was like, "Yo, Rory," he's like, "Are they really gonna let these people take over this country?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know." I'm like, "Man, I don't know what's going on, Pops, man." I'm like, "They're winning right now, I'm like, "They've been winning, man." And yeah,
come on.
And he was just he was just looking at me because right before that had come on the news. Joe Biden was on there in Atlanta, and every person behind him was black.
Yeah.
And he was talking about voting. Yeah. That there's something going on. There's some conspiracy in this country that black people can't vote.
Right.
And I looked at, my dad looked at me too, and he said, Rory, I don't know, I don't know, is this true? Am I missing something? I said, no. I said, black people vote like everybody else, Pops. I'm like, black people could get ID just like everybody else. I'm like, this is some sort of agenda. This is some sort of agenda shit. I don't know. I said, if you got to show your ID to get some beer, why can't you just show your ID to vote and it's over with, and that's it. But
that was a hard shot. Okay, so hang on a second. So you and your dad, you guys are still, chopping it up, and he's still alive. Salute to your dad. So
but Pop's still alive.
So Maya Angelou on the back of a quarter, this rubs you the wrong way, or you think it's a good thing, you personally?
I just think if the whole plan is to be American, right? If the whole plan is we're American and we got to get past the racial stuff, like why would you put Maya Angelou on the quarter? She's a prostitute that used to write rhymes. Like, that's really a good example for Black America? That's not a good example for Black America. And then they showed the picture of the quarter, and it looked more like Helen Willis from the Jeffersons than Maya Angelou. So the whole thing is just, like, bizarre, like, well, what does she have to do? What does she have to do to get the white man's money back in the day? She had to do a lot of nasty things she probably didn't want to do to get the white man's money, and now they put her on the white man's money? What the hell is that?
Now, hang on a second, Rory. Did you know she was a prostitute before I started talking about it?
Yeah, because I've seen her documentary. Like, when she passed away, they put her documentary on there, and I saw that. So I did. I knew. I had known that.
Okay, so hang on a second, because you are a man of history. You and I have had discussions, and I enjoy you calling in and giving your perspective on these things. I'm not saying she shouldn't be on the quarter. I'm just, saying she had a seedy past, not just a prostitute, but a madam. So clearly, in her earlier days, which she did evolve from, she had a stain on her character, so to speak. But now at the same time, if we're going to keep it real, you're Catholic, yes?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so...
Well, raised. I'm not. I mean, I'm not anymore. Me, personally, when I was, brought up in the Catholic religion.
Okay.
When I was a kid.
Okay. Are you familiar with Pope Leo X? Pope Leo X.
I've heard him, but I don't know his history off the head.
Okay.
To be honest with you.
Pope Leo X used to have little naked boys jumping out of cakes with pudding on their bodies on Friday nights.
Well, I believe it. I believe it.
This was a ritual. This is what, this is what was expected of these little boys jumping out of cakes. I think it was Friday nights, or if I get my days, with pudding on their bodies, naked. So I'm just pointing out that because this was the Pope. So yes, Maya Angelou turned some tricks, but that goddamn Vatican, the damage that they have done over the centuries, is far worse than that black woman could have ever done.
Of course, far worse.
I'll give you the last word, though.
Respectful part. Yeah, no, far worse. But the disrespectful part is to put her on the Anglo-Saxons' money. You know, like I don't. That's the part that I don't get. You ain't even ever seen even an Irish person or an Italian person on the Anglo-Saxons' money, and they put her up on there. But yo, Star, I see the video. I see the LGBTQ hood video.
Yo, crazy.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Listen, Star, I heard this one today. What do black lesbians eat for breakfast?
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it.
Cocoa Muffs. Yo, I see those bussy boys in the hood. I seen them beating up that dude. They whooped his ass. And
they took his sneakers.
Calling each other cuz.
Took his sneakers too.
Yeah, they robbed his. I seen they robbed his boots. You seen they were calling each other cuz and like throwing up the C when they were beating them up.
It's a robbery charge.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy.
Rocked his shit, man. Rocked his shit. Anyway, they're winning even more than anybody else.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm out of here. We'll talk soon. Good to hear from you.
Cool. I'll see you soon, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Rory. Okay, Rory in the check-in. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. My last caller, Felicia. Felicia. Hey.
Hi. You always have me go on last, Star, but hi. How are you?
I enjoy talking to you. What's going on?
Oh, okay. So, obviously, I want to comment on the ladies, Maya Angelou, Miss Maya. I appreciate.
Actually, it's Dr. Maya Angelou. It's Doctor, but go ahead.
What did you say?
It was Doctor.
Doctor. Yes. I'm just thinking elders from the South. I think she actually explained to someone how to address an elder woman one day when somebody was like, "I love you, Maya. Oh my God, Maya." Right. She's like, at least put a miss in front of it.
Right.
So, I did some research and found that she is just the first woman of many American women who will be ethnically diverse from all over the country that are going to be on or featured on these quarters over the next few years. Mm-hmm. And so I really appreciate that. They started with her, but it's going to be a collective of women who made just amazing contributions to this nation.
We spoke about this earlier. There's an astronaut from America. There's also a woman from New Mexico back in the 1800s. And there's an Asian woman as well. Yeah, we went over this. Go ahead.
Yep, we're going to have American Indian woman, Mexican American woman, all of that. And so I just asked people to do a little more research before calling in and stirring up a bunch of BS. Like, I don't like that when a woman gets on anything. It's like we always have to tear down. We have to look into her background and find out if she was so pure. Excuse me, the first career, the first probably moneymaker was prostitution. Was women selling that thing. And so y'all have been buying it. Women have been selling it since the beginning of time. And so she changed her life around. She became an inspiration for many women, and we're not going to crap on her. Let's give her respect, and let's give all these women as they roll out. Are we going to have a show about the Mexican American woman when that one comes out? and talk about her and talk about all the crap, you know.
Was she selling pussy?
Yeah, to be honest.
Felicia, was she selling pussy?
You don't know
pussy?
what that woman did.
Well, now, hang on a second. I'm asking you. Was she selling pussy?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of women will never admit their past. That's the beauty about Maya Angelou.
Okay.
She didn't have to admit that. She admitted that because she understands that many women, unfortunately, start that way. And so, I didn't start that way. I've never had to. But I'm from maybe a different time, a different whatever. So I didn't have that circumstance to look to.
Well, now, hang on a second. I enjoy talking to you, as I just said. We're not condemning her for being a prostitute. We're just pointing out that she came from a certain place in her life and she evolved. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, this is a former prostitute. She worked her way up the ladder, whether she was fucking and sucking or whatever. She's somewhere else now. And she's deceased, 2014.
Absolutely, yeah.
But now, if we can go to you for a second, with all due respect, are you a mother? I forget.
No, I'm not a mom.
Okay, so maybe you can't really relate to this question. If you had 3 little mouths to feed and those little mouths were hungry, and you didn't have any money coming in, could you see yourself turning a trick to feed those little gifts from God?
I could see myself just, if I was in dire need, if I had to do what I had to do, if I was like down and out, that's the last resort though. I wouldn't even, to be honest, I didn't put myself in that situation.
It's either a yes or no. Could you see yourself turning a trick to feed those little mouths, those little innocent
I could
lives?
see myself doing, yeah, I could see myself on the pole or...
No, never mind the pole.
I could see myself...
Turning a trick.
No.
It's yes or no?
Yeah, I could see myself doing that. Yes,
okay.
I could see myself going to the oldest profession in the world.
Gotcha.
And doing what I have to do for my family.
I respect a whore.
Dire.
Please understand me. I respect a whore.
Do you respect women that don't have to do that and don't feel that they have to do that and work hard so that they don't have to do that? Do you respect the woman?
I trust whores more than I trust a square broad. I trust a whore.
Okay, well, I'm square. Yeah. I'm totally square.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust you. I wouldn't trust you.
Okay, well, I don't... Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Come on, finish up.
Women are amazing. There would be none of you without us. And you better bow down. You better honor all of us, no matter what the ethnicity of that woman is, white, black, I don't care who she is, where she came from. Every woman has a past, but you guys better respect it because you would be here without us. Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Felicia. Good to hear from you. Okay.
Have a good night.
You as well. I don't have to agree with everybody. I let you talk. I give you the last word. Hey, man, salute to the whores, huh? In case you're just now joining the show, it's over. This, either Thursday or Friday, I'm hanging out with a couple of guys here, and I'll just say in the Atlanta area, they're going to be celebrating the Georgia Bulldogs beating Alabama, winning the championship for the first time in 41 years. We're going to be having whores at I think they got like 2 hotel suites. The plug is on deck. No square broads allowed. Don't try to come if you looking for a man. No, you have to be a whore. Guys, thank you for your support this evening. Your support this evening. If I missed any cash apps or super chats, I will get back to you. Okay, I spoke to Felicia. Hold on a second. Zach, where's Zach Lee? Zach. Zach, you broke my heart, man. You're my last caller. Zach, can we talk tomorrow? Zach Lee. Okay, I couldn't get him. Had to give Zach and Big Aki strikes. Daniel, got your donation. Elvis got your donation. Oh, yo, Pete Rock is suing Nas. Wow. Sheesh. Oh, Jesus. When the checks stop coming in, you start to think, yo, who can I sue, man? Who can I sue? Okay, someone is trying to send $20. Well, why are you blocked? What did you say that got yourself blocked? I don't block people. I have 2 or 3 people that control my goddamn YouTube page. If they blocked you, you did something stupid. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Give me a second. I'll respond to you via email, man. Guys, tonight's show has been sponsored by Mr. Skylar Saunders. And also, I need you to subscribe to my Spotify page. We're lit over there. The audio comes out the next day. All right? Thank you for your support. Good night.